Hey, welcome! Today we're jumping into a debate that probably sounds familiar if you've ever walked down the beauty aisle. We're going to figure out once and for all what the real scientific difference is between all those fancy cosmetic salts.
You know the scene, right? You're standing there, looking at all the options. You've got your Himalayan pink salt, Epsom salt, Dead Sea salt, and just plain old sea salt. They all make big promises, but what's really happening inside those pretty jars?
And that leads to the million-dollar question. Are we just paying extra for a nice color and a good story? Or is there a real measurable reason why one of these salts might actually be better for your skin than another? Well, that's exactly what we're about to find out.
All right, let's get into it. To really understand what's going on, we have to look past the pretty packaging and actually crack the chemical code of each salt. Because the real answer, it's all in their mineral makeup. And boom, right out of the gate, the difference is just whoa. This chart shows you the amount of basic sodium chloride, regular table salt. Look at this. Sea salt and that fancy Himalayan salt are almost pure sodium chloride, like 97–98%. But then you look at Dead Sea salt, and it's all the way down here at just 5%. That's a huge difference.
So yeah, this isn't just a tiny variation. Geochemists call this an inverted mineral ratio. Pretty much every other saltwater source on the planet is dominated by sodium. The Dead Sea? It's the complete opposite. It's a genuine freak of nature, in the best way possible.
So if it's not made of sodium chloride, what on earth is taking up all that space? Well, it's this one mineral, and it makes up a mind-blowing 31–35% of Dead Sea salt's total composition.
And that mineral is magnesium chloride. This is the real star of the show here. It's what's called highly hygroscopic, which is just a sciencey way of saying it's a moisture magnet. It literally attracts and holds on to water. And more importantly, it's been clinically proven to help improve your skin's protective barrier.
This table just lays it all out perfectly. I mean, the numbers really don't lie. Just look at the magnesium row, 31–35% in Dead Sea salt compared to less than 0.5% in the others. And check out potassium, same story. This isn't just a minor difference, it's like comparing two completely different things.
So, we've established that the chemical makeup is totally unique, but what do these minerals actually do for your skin? Let's meet the key players.
First up is magnesium, and we can think of it as the barrier guardian. This is really the hero here, with the most science backing it up. It's been shown to help your skin hang on to hydration, repair its own defenses, and just generally calm things down when they get red and inflamed. Next, you've got potassium, the hydration helper. It's like magnesium's right-hand man. As an electrolyte, it's absolutely essential for keeping your skin's moisture levels balanced, helping it stay hydrated and happy from the inside out. And let's not forget calcium. Think of it as the foreman on a construction site. It's giving the signals that regulate your skin cell turnover, making sure new cells are made correctly, and the whole barrier is built to be strong and tough.
Okay, so the chemistry is super cool, but does it actually do anything in the real world? Is there proof? You bet. And it comes from a really important clinical study.
This trial was published in a major dermatology journal, and they tested what happens when people actually bathe in Dead Sea salt. And their conclusion was, well, pretty direct. It improves barrier function, it boosts hydration, and it reduces inflammation. In other words, it works. So how'd they prove it? It was actually pretty straightforward. They had people with dry, atopic skin take baths in a 5% Dead Sea salt solution. And the results were clear. Their skin's protective barrier got stronger, it held onto more water, and things like roughness and redness actually went down. A direct line from the minerals in the water to a real result on the skin. Knowing this also helps us bust a couple of really common myths. You know that beautiful pink color in Himalayan salt? That comes from tiny traces of iron oxide, which is basically rust. It's still 98% plain old sodium chloride. And what about Epsom salt? It's great. It's pure magnesium sulfate, but it's only magnesium. It doesn't have that incredible cocktail of potassium, calcium, and all the other minerals you find in Dead Sea salt. So the final verdict is in. The amazing skin benefits of Dead Sea salt are not just some marketing gimmick. They are a geochemical reality, baked into its completely unique mineral profile and backed up by actual science.
We started this whole journey feeling a little lost in the beauty aisle, but we're ending it with some real chemical clarity. So now that you know how to read the code behind the pretty packaging, the only question is, will you ever look at a bag of salt the same way again?